Well, my friends, we have a little action on the forums. That's right, a world first? The heraldry system's coming in patch 5.10.2 Heralds of Victory. And more. Let's talk about it, my friends. Hello, my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my beautiful Swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today? And this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for all your Swtor fun and news from the influencing, content creating guy, me. Hello, my friends. I hope everyone's doing well. Wow, we got a lot to talk about, don't we? We have a world first when it comes to like getting all the levels of XP for the guild for reaching level 64 in the guilds and unlocking all the things. We also have information on Heralds of Victory, patch 5.10.2, right, whatever. We have that information right there for you and what's coming with the color wheel and making all the logos so pretty and more. So let's dive into it. Let's see what we're going to get with Heralds of Victory and some concerns some people have had concerning the new color wheel and logo aspect of it all, and Dan comes out of the woodworks and squelches some of those concerns right there. So let's take a look at it right now. And they say game update 5.10.2 Heralds of Victory is coming in April, actually, let you know that right now. When game update 5.10.2 when game update 5.10 Jedi Under Siege launch, guilds received a boost in the form of new guild leveling and PvP challenge systems, as well as new management tools. Seeing guilds flourish from this game update 5.10.2 Heralds of Victory, we are planning to add even more for the guilds. You know, that thing called guild heraldry that they've been teasing about for a while that is finally coming. Yeah, there it is. This continues. This new feature is called the Guild Heraldry, and it will be another tool for guilds to rally behind. Each guild can create their own emblem to represent them throughout the game. Between a combination of icons, background details, and a variety of colors, guilds will be able to create something truly unique. A guild's emblem will be displayed in the general guild window, on the Conquest Planetary leaderboards, and many other places. Now here's a guild emblem right over here, as you can see, and I think it looks fun. I love this idea. I think this is great. This is a great quality of life improvement to come for the guilds. They continue. On top of that, there will also be a general quality of life improvement as the preview window has been dramatically improved. Characters are now displayed on mounts instead of to the side. New animation button unlocks like emotes, moods, and the rest and recharge abilities are now able to be previewed. Visual effects are better displayed, and the window now will have a panel showing what combination of gear is currently being shown. Leading up to the release of Heralds of Victory, there will be an additional articles that will go more in depth about these changes that you can expect to see in the future. Join your most trusted allies and make your mark on the galaxy with Heralds of Victory coming in April 2019. So my friends, I think that is really cool. I like this idea that we're able to get in there, create our own logos, give our guilds much more of a pizzazz, an individualism from other guilds out there, outside of just a name and who might be in our guilds. This is great. It's a great idea. World of Warcraft has something very similar, but it's not as in-depth, or I'm not quite sure. We haven't gotten into the heraldry system yet, but World of Warcraft does have a system that is very similar to this that they've had since launch. And sometimes I'm like, Swtor, why didn't you just do this in the beginning? I mean, everyone else copies off World of Warcraft, so you might as well have copied that part into it as well. But hey, it's here now, so I'm not going to complain. It's coming. It's something new. It's a quality of life improvement, and we can't say boo about that at all. And there have been some teases from Charles Boyd out there talking about how, there might not be some story content coming with this patch, but there's some content coming soon. We don't know when. I'm sure we'll hear about it in a couple weeks at the Swtor Cantina, which I will be at, and I will do everything I can to record all the video I can and maybe go live. You never know what strange things might happen when all us influencers get together. I probably can't show that because terms of service. With the new heraldry system coming in, of course, there are going to be concerns about that, right? Duh, everyone's got concerns about everything in this world right now. But some people do have concerns about whether or not, you'll be able to, is the heraldry system on parts of it going to be unlocked versus your level, or what's going to happen there? So Dan, one of the community coordinators in Swtor, came out and squelched some of the concerns and made everyone feel better. It's great. So let's take a look at what his response was, or what the question was, and what his response was, in words that I cannot use right now. Here's my question. Will the only interesting or meaningful display options be available solely for guilds at 64+? It seems likely. Why else the hype around the guilds that made it to 64 in the minimum amount of time, and the step to increase the guild XP ratio? To be fair, guild levels seem to be intended as another alternative form of advancement, because I can't read. It makes sense that they would place an incentive for those guilds to keep working toward. However, as the head of a small guild that has managed to wrestle exactly 4 guild levels out of conquest over the same amount of time, and that's with a ton of work on the weeks where it's theoretically possible given our member numbers and interests, I have to say I'll be disappointed if this is the case. The claim in the article is that guilds have flourished, but that's mostly true only for some, e.g. very large guilds, to whom the system already clearly caters. Lord knows the conquest system revamp didn't do my guild any favors. Please note he suggests, I'm not saying there shouldn't be rewards to those larger guilds, or that those rewards shouldn't be great. I'm only asking that they not be the exclusive beneficiaries of all the nice ones. All that will do is further cement the feeling that Bioware only cares about the large guilds. They keep saying it's not true, but they are already straining my credulity big time. Dan comes out and says, I can add some clarity to your concerns. The icons and backgrounds that make up guild heraldry will not have a guild level restriction at launch. They'll all be available from the get-go to guilds of any size. Since this was just an announcement article, I am planning to go more in depth on the finer details like this in the blog about guild heraldry coming before the launch. Well, there we have it. We have some things. I think the questionnaire brought up some very interesting points on that as well. There are already strained emotions via the small guild and the large guild, and how treatment is for vice versa on that one. But I like the idea that Dan said that, hey, there's not going to be, any restrictions at launch for this stuff. And I'm sure there will be some stuff that are restricted to the larger guilds, and for some stuff for smaller guilds to work towards. And I understand that smaller guilds have a harder time at doing stuff than larger guilds do. I totally get that, and I think that's a justified complaint right there. But we'll have to see what happens down this road. We'll have to see what Dan has to say with his blog about the whole thing in more detail. But let's talk about this world first thing, right? He talked about this other thing where there's XP being increased, and that is true because Swtor thought, hey, you guys aren't earning enough XP. Let's help you out a little bit. Yeah, baby. So let's get into the world first, people. Congratulations to you, my friends. Here they are. A big congratulations to Stroke My Wookie of Darth Malgus, who was the first guild in the world to hit level 64 on February 19th. One other thing we wanted to talk about is the rate at which guilds are earning XP and leveling. We have been actively monitoring our leveling data week over week since the system was implemented, and in general, we feel guilds need to be leveling a bit faster. There are plenty of guilds hitting the cap every week, but we really think small guilds especially can use a little push to help them get more XP. To help accomplish this, we are going to increase the rate of guild XP earned by 50%. Wow, that's a lot. In 5.10.2. Currently, 1 conquest point equals 2 guild XP. After 5.10.2, 1 conquest point will equal 3 guild XP. Hey, that's something, right? He says, thanks everyone. Be sure to help test these changes and more in 5.10.2 comes to the PTS, and congrats again to all the guilds who have been crushing it. So there you have it. We have some guild XP buffs coming in, a 50% increase, and I like that idea. Any type of buff and increase I am a big fan of, as long as it actually doesn't break the game and it serves the player base well. And again, their communication is pretty good. I give it a B. They're doing really well with what they can and cannot say. And I'm looking forward to 5.10.2. No, we're not going to get any story content from this, but we're getting some big quality of life improvements, especially within the guilds themselves. So there you have it, my friends. Guild Heraldry system finally coming in world first for Stroke My Wookie. I've seen those guys around every once in a while. They seem like a great bunch of people who stroke Wookiees, which is kind of weird, but we're not going to talk about it because terms of service. And yeah, My friends, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on all this stuff right here. And of course, hit that like button if you really like what you see here. And, hit that subscribe button, please. If you want to become part of the Boomy Nation family, the freak show of YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. My friends, as always, remember to be kind. It's about community. And we'll see you later. Good day.